if I told you that one of the absolute simplest foods you could add to your diet was also one of the most powerful? Well, today we're going to dive into an ancient grain that does exactly that, bulgur wheat.
So look, if you're searching for that one simple ingredient that can seriously level up your health, I'm talking everything from your heart to your gut, then you've landed in the right spot. Let's find out if bulgur is the answer you've been looking for.
All right, so let's get right into it. Before we jump into all the amazing health benefits, we've got to cover the basics. What exactly is bulgur wheat? It's probably a lot simpler than you think.
So at its core, bulgur is just whole wheat grain. But it goes through this really clever process. It gets cracked into these little pieces, then it's parboiled, which just means partially cooked, and then it's dried out. Now that parboiling step, that's kind of the secret sauce. It's why bulgur is so incredibly fast to cook at home. But even better, it makes all the good stuff, the nutrients, way more bioavailable. In other words, your body can actually absorb them a whole lot easier.
Okay, now for the main event. This is the why. Why should you actually be eating this stuff? We're about to walk through count them, six powerful health benefits, all backed by research that show just how much this humble little grain can really do for you.
First up, we're talking about the big stuff. This is really important. Bulgur can have a huge impact on two of your body's most critical systems. We're talking about your heart and your blood.
So how does it do all this? Well, bulgur's power really comes down to a few key things. For starters, it is fantastic for blood sugar control. All that fiber slows down how your body absorbs carbs, which helps prevent those nasty energy spikes and crashes. You know the feeling. Next up, it can actually help lower your risk of heart disease because it contains nutrients that reduce inflammation. And finally, that amazing fiber we keep talking about, it's a key part of diets like the DASH diet, which are proven to help lower high blood pressure.
But wait, there's more. That fiber we just mentioned doesn't stop at helping your heart. Oh no, it's also the key to unlocking a whole host of benefits for your gut, your digestion, and just your overall long-term health.
When it comes to your gut, bulgur is an absolute superstar. It's loaded with these special fibers that basically act as food for all the good bacteria in your gut. This keeps your whole digestive system happy and regular. That same fiber also helps your body produce something called butyrate, which is just a fancy name for a substance that protects the lining of your colon. And hey, if you're trying to manage your weight, bulgur is definitely your friend. It helps you feel full and satisfied, which naturally helps you eat less.
Okay, so we've talked about all the great things it does, but what's actually in it? Let's do a little nutritional deep dive and look at the numbers for just one cooked cup.
What's so incredible here is the ratio. Think about it. For only 151 calories, you're getting a really nice dose of protein, basically zero fat or sodium, and then you see it, the star of the show, a massive 8.19 grams of fiber. That right there is the secret weapon behind all those health benefits we were just talking about.
Let's really put that number into perspective, okay? 8.19 grams, that's almost 30% of the fiber you're supposed to get in an entire day. And it's all packed into just one single cup. That fiber is the engine. It's what's driving everything from better blood sugar to a healthier gut.
Now, as amazing as bulgur is, we have to be real. It's not for everybody. It's super important to know the risks and understand who really needs to avoid it. Because at the end of the day, it is a wheat product.
So here's the deal. There are two main conditions to be aware of, and they're different. First, you have a wheat allergy. That's a classic allergic reaction. Think hives, stomach issues, and in severe cases, it can be life-threatening. Then there's celiac disease. That's an autoimmune disorder where the gluten in bulgur actually causes your body to attack and damage your small intestine. The bottom line is simple. If you have either of these conditions, bulgur is a no-go.
All right, now for everybody else, let's get to the fun part. Let's get practical. How do you actually start eating this stuff and bring this amazing grain into your own kitchen? Believe me, it is way more versatile than you probably think.
Most people's minds go straight to Tabbouleh, which is delicious, don't get me wrong, but that's just the beginning. The easiest way to think about it is as a simple swap for rice or quinoa. Try using it as a base for a grain bowl, or mix it into stuffed peppers with some ground meat or beans. Throw it into hearty soups and stews to add some great texture and fiber. It's perfect for creating savory salads with chickpeas and veggies, or just serving it as a simple nutty side dish with some roasted salmon or chicken. You can even plate your favorite stir-fry right on top of it.
So there you have it, a super quick cooking, incredibly nutrient-dense grain that's got your back when it comes to your heart, your gut, and your overall health. It's versatile, it's powerful, and it's so easy to use. Really, the only question left is, are you ready to add this ancient powerhouse grain to your plate?